welcome back to the Entertainment Vortex and our new episode of Pop Culture News, your one-stop shop for all things Funko Pop. So as always, we're going to start out this episode by talking about what's available now. These are things we talked about in the previous weeks that you can get right now in stores. We've got the Captain America Red Skull movie moment. We've got that whole line, that new line of Power Rangers Pops. We've got the I Love Lucy Pops. We've got Black Panther Wave 2.
More about that later.
Yeah, more about that later. We've got all kinds of great stuff coming out. And then last but not least, we've got Venom and the Blink-182 Pops. So there's a lot more than that available now. We didn't want to do this whole long droning list. So if you were looking for some of the stuff we've talked about in the last 3-4 weeks, now is the time to hit stores because there is a lot out there available. This is huge. So now we're going to move into our announcement section. These are things that were officially announced by Funko in the last week or so that we're going to go over. First on the list is going to be Fantastic Beasts. We had talked about the Fantastic Beasts Pops and their line coming out for the movie, but man, it is so much bigger than we thought it was going to be. There are a ton of Pops out there for this movie, and they are available right now. I actually saw them just recently, and they look fantastic.
So next up on the list is going to be a special one. This one's actually going to be a box lunch exclusive Louise Belcher from Bob's Burgers. Now, this one is special because it's for a specific event around stopping world hunger. The whole point of box lunch is that you can get cool nerdy stuff, but also that you can donate proceeds towards, stopping world hunger, which is a great thing. But they actually, based on a specific date and event, they're going to be releasing this pop on the 10th of September in order to help combat this. So it's basically going to be proceeds from this specific pop will go towards this cause, and it sounds like it is a great cause.
Next up on the list is going to be one I actually pre-ordered already, and this is going to be the Joker at GameStop. This is the Joker from Hush, Jim Lee's Joker, the Jim Lee collection. This is going to be the one to go with that really awesome Batman Hush one they came out with recently. This is going to be coming out September 13th.
So next up on the list is going to be another round of Cuphead Pops. We've been talking about these in the rumor section for the past couple of weeks. This one is going to be a specific grouping of GameStop exclusives. Those are coming out on 9/27. I believe the pre-orders are already available, so if you're interested in those, go ahead and get that process started.
Next up on the list is going to be a line of Brady Bunch Pops. If you're a fan of the show, this is going to be an exciting moment for you. These are going to be available in September.
So next up on the list is going to be a fall slated release for a group of NFL legends. So you've got Jerry Rice, you've got Drew Bledsoe, you've got a few big-time players for teams, from back in the heyday of football. So if you are interested in any of these players, keep an eye out for them. They should be being sprinkled out across places throughout the fall.
So next up on the list is going to be a very special one surrounding the release of Fallout 76. You can get the game as well as an exclusive Power Armor Pop and Nuka-Cola. All together if you pre-order this from JB Hi-Fi. So now we're going to talk about what we liked out of the announcement section. For me, it's that Joker. I already said I pre-ordered it. I was super excited about it. I still haven't got the Batman one. I have to find that somewhere. And then the Fantastic Beasts one. I actually saw the Fantastic Beasts line at a store that we will talk about in a little bit here. And I didn't pick any of them up because I have a feeling they're going to be pretty common. But I am really excited about this line, and I'm probably going to pick up just about all of them because you know what? Newt Scamander's a Hufflepuff, and I'm a Hufflepuff, and that's all that matters.
Where's the Ravenclaw love? So I'm definitely excited about the Fantastic Beasts stuff I've been seeing pop up in stores here and there. The one I'm probably most excited about from that line is Pickett. Pickett is adorable. I loved him from the first movie, and his pop is super awesome as well. The highlight from this list is going to be the Joker. The Joker is my favorite comic book character of all time. You heard it here first. This is one of the best iterations of the Joker, and like I said, it's just like the Batman version of this. This is going to be the quintessential Joker if you want to have that in your collection.
If you haven't read Hush, you owe it to yourself to read Hush. Even if you're not a comic book person, this is the best Batman story out there. I highly suggest picking it up. You can get it really cheap in collected volumes without a problem. So before we go into the rumors section, I actually have a special section that I'm going to add in here. Just this last weekend, I actually got to go to Funko headquarters. If you're someone that followed our channel from the past channel we were on, you might know that a friend of mine went to Funko headquarters right when we started this show. We were able to show some pictures and we were able to give away a t-shirt. Well, I was actually able to go myself. I was in Washington for the weekend for PAX, and I actually talked my friends into taking me over there so I can see it. And let me tell you, this place is amazing. While it wasn't as big as I thought it was, this was the mecca of all things Funko Pop. There were dioramas set up. Pretty much any pop you can think of that's come out anytime recently was there. All the exclusive Freddy Funko stuff was there. This was just a great experience. From the moment you walk up to the building, there are giant pop statues all lining the building. I mean, they make it an event. There's no doubt that this block belongs to Funko. And I thought it was fantastic. You'll also see in the haul section at the end that I picked up a build your own pop, which we will show off then. It's actually a section that they rotate out the pieces every like month or so, and you can go and build your own pop figure out of what they had. They had either monsters or you can make a Freddy Funko, and I thought that was really fun as well. If you are a fan and you have any way to get into that area, I highly suggest stopping by in Everett, Washington and checking out Funko headquarters. First up on our rumor section, do keep in mind these are of course things that are not guaranteed, have not been officially announced by Funko, but so far we've got a pretty good track record with what we're finding. So chances are this will be in next week's announcement section. First up on the list is going to be a Hot Topic exclusive Beetlejuice. With all the talks of scripts going around from doing a new movie, a sequel and all that, I'm not surprised they're really coming back to these. Plus it's pretty iconic. So I would love to see this one come out into fruition, absolutely.
So next up on the list is going to be from over9000.com. If you couldn't tell by the name of the website, it's going to be Vegeta. But this is actually going to be Majin Vegeta, and it looks super cool. The image you're seeing on screen is one that's been floating around the internet. I'm really excited to see if this becomes a thing. I mean, what even is over9000.com? I'm interested. You've piqued my interest.
Next up on the list is going to be one that's a Disney Park exclusive. It's going to be from Haunted Mansion. I'm really hoping this is a real thing. It's got the ghost in the little trolley thing that you ride the ride with. It looks fantastic.
Yeah, the Doom.
The Doom buggy.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, the hitchhiking ghosts are one of my favorite parts of that ride. It was always something that kind of like I really enjoyed as a kid. I definitely enjoy it as an adult, considering it is my favorite Disney ride. Super excited to see if this becomes a thing. I will burn the earth to make sure that I get a hold of this pop.
So next up on the list is going to be one from Naruto. It's going to be Sasuke. We've already had quite a bit from Naruto already, but you know what? There's a huge fan base for this one out there, so I'm not surprised that they keep making these. And Sasuke, I know, is one of the top characters, so not too surprising to hear this one announced.
All right, so next up on the list is going to be a set of DPIs that looks like it's for more than likely going to be Hot Topic, but they're around Stranger Things. As you know, I love Stranger Things. But these ones are specifically going to be movie moments. I'm not certain as to why they're calling them movie moments. It is definitely a series and not a movie, but these are going to be interesting if they do come out. It's 11 with the Demogorgon and Steve with the Demogorgon, so super interested to see if these become a thing. I will definitely pick them up. Stranger Things is right behind Marvel in my collection as the thing that has the most things in it, so definitely something I'd be really interested in getting.
More on that to come. Next up on the list is something that's rumored to be coming in middle to late September. It's going to be the Hot Topic Horror Box. We don't know anything about what's inside of it, but with all the boxes we've been seeing coming out, I would not be surprised if this is true. Plus, a horror box, I don't think they've done one of those before, and I think it'd be pretty popular, so let's hope it's true.
I will buy it when it comes out. Hopefully it does. I want it to be a thing. But speaking of Hot Topic and things that were sneakily taken in their back of house area, there is, in the same image, there's also talks of a 9/27 release of Diamond Edition Baymax from Big Hero 6. Big Hero 6 is a pretty cool movie. It's definitely not my favorite Disney movie, but it is an interesting movie. Kind of has that combination between Disney and Marvel, which I really enjoy, and I hope they do more things like that. The Diamond Edition would be super cool. There are no images of it or anything at this point in time, but hopefully it becomes a thing for those Big Hero 6 fans.
So next up on the list is going to be our haul section. This, of course, is where we're going to talk about everything we've gotten in the last week. For me, it's been 2 weeks. I was in Washington last week. So I got quite a bit. I picked up the Blitz and Shits box before I went to Funko headquarters, and we're going to do an unboxing for that, so watch the channel for that. I also picked up at Funko headquarters a Build Your Own Pop, which you can see on screen now. It comes with the box, but it doesn't come with an insert, of course, because the shape of it's going to be different. I just had to put something inside the box so it stands up so that I can display it, but it looks super cool, super fun. That was as close to me as I could get, sadly, but I really like it. I also picked up 2 of the gold Marvel 10th anniversary pops. I got Loki, which was the one I wanted the most, and I got Captain America. So I got a few more I'm looking for, but those were the 2 they had that I was excited about. out. Plus, I picked up at the actual convention itself, I got it at PAX through ThinkGeek. I got Cade with his golden gun, glow in the dark. It's a GameStop exclusive, but I did manage to get it at the ThinkGeek booth at PAX. And last but not least, I got 2 exclusive Freddy Funkos. I got one that's an 8-bit one and one that is a headquarters exclusive holding the Space Needle. So I actually picked up quite a bit in the last couple weeks and very excited about every single one of these. Not only are they great pops, but they're all a memory from that trip and that headquarters visit, which is super, super cool. So what about you? What did you get?
So you know what I got already because you bought them for me at Funko headquarters. So I ended up getting 3 pops. I told him, if you're going to go to Funko headquarters without me, probably like the second biggest Funko collector you know, now that our friend who sold our collection to us entirely, you know, we're the head honchos around this area. As far as the things that I picked up, I also got a chrome Captain America. Captain America is my favorite Marvel character, so I was definitely excited to get a hold of this one. There are some more that are also on my list. The Box Lunch exclusive Star-Lord is one that's really, really high up on that list. But as far as the other things are concerned, I got Eric Killmonger, the one from the new wave of Black Panther Pops with his shirt open with all of the scars. I knew when that came out that I had to have it, and he said it was there. I was like, buy it immediately, I have to have it. Last but not least is going to be Vampire Bob. So Bob from Stranger Things with his vampire costume from Halloween. Super awesome. I'm really excited to add these to my collection. These are going to be some of my new favorites.
So we're curious to know, what did you pick up in the last week? Go ahead and leave that down in the comment section below. Join in the fun. It's all about sharing with friends. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. We give you multiple videos every single week. And we have t-shirts available if you're interested in those as well. Those are available down in the description below. We hope you'll follow us into the Vortex. We'll see you next time.